Hello, I'm ChangeDaChannel, and this is SpyWitnessNews, a show I do covering the top news stories over on SpyWitnessNews.org. Now, the top news story over on SpyWitnessNews, and it has been throughout the weekend, is about my channel, ChangeDaChannel, getting hacked, and the Obama deception being removed, Police State 4 being removed, Debunk This, Season 1 full link being removed, or being deleted actually. The account got hacked is what basically happened. Somebody, whoever it was, went in and they removed these videos. It just so happens that Matt Ryan was doing some work on Twitter, monitoring tweets and stuff like that. He noticed that people were talking about it. He called Alex Jones immediately. He was out, and he called me immediately, and I happened to be out too. I wasn't near a computer or anything, and told me. It didn't take me but a matter of minutes for me to leave directly, get to my computer, and I changed the password. As soon as I got in, changed the password, because I just had that feeling something's not right here. And so I changed the password before even looking, and I noticed that in the comment sections on my channel page that people were saying that Police State 4 was down, Debunk This Season 1 was down. And so I immediately wrote YouTube asking them to investigate and reinstate these videos, that I did not remove these videos, and it was saying removed by user. So anyhow, Alex Jones, right on this show, he started just pushing Steve Watson, and all the cats at InfoWars started doing articles, and you guys out there are off the hinges. Y'all went out there and y'all just militantly, put it to these people, letting them know that, hey, we see what you're doing, we know what you're doing, and it ain't gonna fly. I was talking to Alex, and we were gonna put up the Obama deception, put it right back up if YouTube didn't reinstate it, and in the process, it went through the Sunday radio show. Alex got all you guys out there to do the things in the search engine, get the trends and all of this, exposing these cats. And very next day, which was yesterday, Monday, when I got up, I went to the computer, and they were back with the original hits and everything, the hit count, and so was all these other videos. For the last 4.5 or 5 years, any video that I took down, any video that YouTube took down, any video that only half uploaded, you know how you get those if you upload and it's interrupted or whatever, you get a blank spot or be a blank thumbnail, and it would be 0 minutes on there and all of that. Every one that I did for the 4.5, 5 years I've been on YouTube was back. A lot of people out there think this was a big, not that many people, but people out there think, this is publicity and and all of this stuff, and I'm not gonna tell you that it was a lie, and it didn't happen, because the videos are back up. And all I can say is like, if you look back, you look at all of my videos, and you'll see some videos that I took out. First show I did was Warehouse America, a blog of 30 people living in a warehouse, a music collective / art collective in San Francisco. I did 2 seasons of that. I had removed every single one of those videos. They're back. The first 3 videos that I had actually put up was from military.com, and they got removed. The first one got removed by YouTube, and the next 2 they told me to remove, or they're going to ban my account for a DMCA that was filed by military.com. So anyway, they were back, and Alex has sent me a message actually yesterday saying, like, be careful, if they put all the videos back, they might be trying to set you up. Make sure you go through and remove them ones that can get DMCA'd. So anyway, I went through and had to go through and do all of that, but everything is back. And it was sickening that all the work that we, me and Alex and the InfoWar crew out there had put in, to our videos, trying to reach people and all of that, and just to have it taken down. Now, for me, I was thinking that it had to be a small time hacker, right? I mean, because if I was going to do it myself, The first thing I would have did when I hacked the account and got in was change the password so I couldn't be stopped. Because, you know, I don't know how many people had been on YouTube back in the day when it was starting out. Well, this happened to a lot of people. Somebody would get a password or figure out somebody's password, and the first thing they would do was go in and change the password so that they would have time to do their damage. And but that didn't happen. I caught them right in the middle of doing whatever they were doing. If they were going to do more, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't have a clue. I mean, Alex, you know, he kind of changed my mind about, you know, who could have done this, because of the fact is like, you know, a small-time hacker would have done that. Would have changed the password and then deleted everything. Could have deleted the whole channel if they wanted to. Now, an experienced hacker, not wanting to really have too much of an investigation or get caught or something like that, go in and just take down specific videos, and that's exactly what happens. 3 specific videos were taken down. So I really don't know, but I do think that it's possibly an inside job. Was it a message sent to us? Well, I think that you guys sent them a message back. It says like, no, we will take over your search engine and we will put the trends up and we will expose you. And if anything, this just fired everybody up is what it did. Just fired everybody up, making them more militant, getting them out there, and you guys really did it. You really did it. Y'all gave me so much inspiration by y'all's actions and what y'all did and how y'all handled the situation. I can't even thank you enough, because sometimes, you know, in our personal lives, in our family lives, and in our financial lives, everything, you know, sometimes the world beats you down and beats you down and beats you down, and then there's that spark that lifts you up and lets you know that, you know, you are doing the right thing and that you can make a difference. And y'all guys gave me that spark, no doubt. I want to thank you for that. While I'm on the topic of these DVDs, seriously, if you can and you can afford it, get out there and get Obama Deception. You know, get the Police State 4, get Jason Bermas's films, get my Debunk This. I only have 1 DVD right now. Get to Debunk This. Purchase it if you can afford it. Make copies. Spread it around. This ain't about making money. Because I know, if I can speak for myself, that I put way more of my own money than I would ever get back. And you know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but the haters out there, they're always saying, man, you're just trying to make money and you're just trying to do this and that and something else. Well, I tell you what, if I could make $1 million off of this, I would. And I don't bet you anything that $1 million would go back into the cause, because the cause needs money. It's the only way that we can compete with money is with money. And it has to. Every revolution, everything has always had to have some kind of backing so that we can revolt in our way. And this is our revolt. This is how we revolt. We revolt with the information, with the news and the truth, and we put it out there. So, you know, if you can, go over to SpyWitnessNews, get Debunked This season 1, make copies, re-edit it, you know, because what I plan to do at the end of August is I'm going to go on tour, about a 2-month tour, and I'm going to be going around, and it doesn't matter how many DVDs I sell or anything like that. I'm going to do it, and it's going to be with my own money, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to shoot a documentary, and it's going to be it's entitled How You Doing America. And I'm going to go around. It's going to be about politics, of course, the economy in different states, state laws, federal laws, the Gulf oil spill, everything you can think of. I'm going to be covering it and going around and seeing, you know, really, you know, that's how you got to do it. You got to go up there and see. You got to see how you do, how America's doing. If I want to know how you cats doing, I got to get up there and I got to see. And I'm going to do a documentary on it. So, and you know, again, with the money thing, you know, I see comments of people just saying, you trying to get rich off of this and all of this stuff. It just makes me sick at the stomach. It makes me sick at the stomach when I hear people talk about Alex Jones like that. It does, because I know, I mean, I'm nowhere near the have the audience and the reach and the gear and everything that Alex has, but just on my small level, I still get that. You know, I still get that, and it just makes me sick. It's just like, yeah, we're really getting rich off of this. That's what we're doing. No, we want to put this money that we make so that we can continue to at least do what we're doing, and that's it. That's it. It's not buying me a house. It's not buying me a car. It's not buying me all this stuff, and it just bothers me. It really gets under my skin, people saying that crap. we have to support, you know, things like this. Alternative media, we have to support that in any way we can. If it's not financially, and you know, because the economy sucks and people are broke, and there's no joke in that. And if they can't, they can still get the free copies off of online, and they can spread it, they can send it. There's, you know, if you have money, you want to put it into your cause. You want your cause to build. You got to support. You got to support SpyWitnessNews. You got to support infowars.com. You got to support Weird Change. Any alternative media that's out there that is devoting their life to doing this and bringing you this. It just has to be done. It's the only way we can educate people, wake people up, keep people informed about what these people are doing. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. There's another news story over there put up by the Big Bally Boss. Gulf War Syndrome, PTSD, and military suicides. From 1991 to 2003, hundreds of thousands of our bravest men and women sought help from the Veterans Administration, from the Department of Defense, and from the White House, to no avail. The official word was that the Gulf War Syndrome did not exist. Now, I was in the military in 1987 and everything, and all of this, and I know plenty of people who were in the first Gulf War, and you know, they gave everybody neuron inhibitors. Now, these neuron inhibitors were for gas attacks, you know, nerve agents, stuff like that, you know, for nerve agents that affect the nerves. And what it did was it would, you know, numb those neurons in the brain so that the nerve agent would not affect it. Now, what happened was you take this stuff, you know, which totally experimental, and after it wore off, some neurons never came back. You know, I mean, there was everything from the depleted uranium and so many things. And the thing is like all the veterans now, regardless of whether you believe in the wars or think that they're just and all of this stuff. I mean, everything from back in World War I, World War II. I mean, we're talking, what was it, shell shock, you know, all of these things, you know, going back all the way. The veterans who the politicians use all the time, talking about America's bravest, and they're out there fighting for our freedoms. And then how did they repay them? You look at all the Vietnam veterans. I forget what the percentage was. I wonder if they said in this article, but there was such a high percentage of homeless people that were Vietnam veterans. That's how they take care of the people that they use the way they do to fight their illegal wars and all of this. And they won't even admit that depleted uranium that they put these people around has effect on them that causes birth defects, impotency, sterilization, all of these things. And you know, the average person doesn't have a clue. They don't know because they only see what's given to them by these corporate media. And I was in Iraq in 2003. I saw the hospitals. I saw the birth defects and everything from what depleted uranium had did to the Iraqi people. And I mean, it's sickening. It really is sickening. I have a lot of friends from the first Gulf War who their children had birth defects. They had stillborns. They were sterile. All of these things. And yeah, what does the government do? Oh, no. It's all psychological. It's all psychological. I mean, and this is how they repay them. Now, no matter what you think, like I said, no matter what you think about the wars or anything like that, most of the soldiers are kids. They're young. They want to fight for their country. They want to defend their country. And then they get stuck out there and they get, you know, crapped on with all of this stuff, given all these experimental drugs. You know, they have all these health conditions that they don't want to admit that they have because they don't want to pay for it. It just, all of this stuff just really gets under my skin. Sometimes I can hold it together, sometimes I can't. But check out Debunk This, Debunk This 4. And I did a Debunk This over there that tells the story, so check that out. I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. It's also posted at SpyWitnessNews.org on this story, which I'll provide a link. Also, real quick before I wrap this up, most of my longtime subscribers know I'm an avid reader, so I always share the books that I'm reading and stuff like that in case you want to check it out. This is an off the hinges one for sure. This right here, The Family of Secrets. It goes over the Bush history, connection with JFK. I mean, I can't even go. I'm only a quarter of the way through the book, but so far it's very interesting reading. You can cross-reference this online, government documents, and you can through memoirs and all of that. It's really good, so check that out. So anyhow, if you hadn't checked out Spy Witness News, go over there, spywitnessnews.org. I'll put a link. You can sign up for a free account. You can post blogs and forums over there. You can also just shoot me a message over there. Shoot Ken. My name's Kenneth, by the way, if you didn't know. Shoot Ken, the administrator, a message, and I'll upgrade your account to be a reporter, and you can post news to the front page. Anyhow, change the channel. This is Spy Witness News. I love you guys. I'll catch y'all next time, and I'm out.
Bring it!